Good morning, Liberty Academy. I just want to take a minute to remind you of some expectations that we as a staff have for you at the Academy. First of all, involves hallways. Anyone outside of a classroom not in a passing period should have a pass from their teacher. Teachers have passes for bathrooms, office, and to work in the hallways, so make sure that you have been approved to be in that area. And at the end of the day, if your class happens to end a few minutes early, please do not start wandering into the hallways, as it becomes quite a distraction for those classes that are still trying to finish up. At lunch, everyone should move to the sunroom at the bell. Your backpacks and computers should stay here. While we allow backpacks because we don't have lockers, they don't at LMS, and so that is part of us following their rules. So please make sure you're leaving your backpacks and computers here. I've also asked you before for everyone to cross at the same point. While it's no big deal when there's traffic out there where we cross, it just is very respectful and neighborly that if a car comes that we can stop our one line and allow them to go, and be courteous in that situation instead of having a car wait for us to trickle through because it takes quite a while. Please remember to be respectful at LMS. That it goes from your language to how you interact with the cafeteria ladies and the custodians, to making sure you pick up trash before we leave. And also make sure you're using the restroom at LMS before you leave. Since we don't have a passing period when we get back here, we go straight into our next hour. Please make sure you are taking care of our school. I want you to meet Mrs. Walling. She is our custodian that comes in at night to pick up and to clean up. And so please remember to make her job easier. Take some time to pick up large pieces of paper or trash that may have fallen. You may remember her husband, Mr. Walling, who was our custodian last year. He was our custodian until July 1st when he retired. He was 85 years old. So please care for our school to make it Mrs. Walling's job as easy as possible. One last thing, if I can find it here, is attendance in class. I'm seeing some people possibly making some poor choices about going to class. I just want to remind you that if you aren't physically inside the classroom, you are considered absent, and that is technically a truancy because you're not where you're supposed to be. And so when we get to the point for the credit denial process, if you've missed more than 10 days in a class, then we go down the road of denying credit, and we look at all the reasons you are gone. If I see truancy in the reasons, I don't have a lot of empathy for giving you credit for a class that you have purposely skipped out on. We are truly here to help you be successful, and we know that the first step is showing up. If you're not in our class, it's hard to teach you, and we know that your high school diploma is just the first step in a lot of amazing things to happen for you in your future, and we want to get you there, and so please let us help you, and your first step is showing up. Have a great week.